Hi friends, welcome back to another episode of Kaylee Grows. And if you can see, I have all my plants back with me. Oh, actually I'm sure you can hear my turtle tank going. Let me turn the filter off really quick. I'm sure that would have made for a very long video. I'm sitting directly next to my turtle tank, so that would have been a whole lot. But as you can see, I have all my plants back with me. These are just my philodendrons in front of me. They look really, really good. Ryan is an absolute saint, and you might see Knight for a second there. He's standing right in front of the camera. But Ryan took care of all my plants. I have a app that I use to keep track of everything. I use Planta, and that's extra helpful when I am not physically there with my plants. So whenever a plant needed to be watered, I would text Ryan and be like, hey, can you water these couple of plants today? And he would water them. However, he hasn't done like extra maintenance, which I do not expect him to do at all. So today I'm gonna be doing all that maintenance that I have not done in a long time. So I'm going to just kind of be doing a big old reset of all my plants. I'm starting with my philodendrons, and then I'm going to move on to my Hoya and so on and so forth. So I'm just going to be doing any trimming that needs to be done. I'm going to be cleaning all of their leaves, doing some pest prevention. I do know at least one of my Hoyas does have mealybugs, so I'm going to be treating that. And yeah, so if I'm not talking, I'm going to be listening to a podcast. I love true crime podcasts, so I listen to a lot of different ones. Today I'm listening to one called That's Spooky. So if you see me playing with my phone down here, that's what's going on. I also have a cup of coffee because it's the morning. I got woken up early today because there's guys working outside on my apartment. So if you hear anything like extra music or any extra banging, that's what it is. But let's stop chatting and let's just get started. Okay, so first I have my philodendron micans. This one definitely has looked better in the past. She came with like a stick to be mounted on, and the stick has fallen out. Let's see. I'm definitely gonna remount her, and I'm gonna chop her back a little bit because she has a bunch of growth up top here that hasn't grown. I also broke off at least 2 leaves while I was moving because this one was so tall. So I'm definitely going to be chopping her back. I just don't know how far. I think she's still attached down there. I really hope so. Yeah. So I have my little trimmers. I'm going to trim off the tape that was holding her up originally. I'm just dropping stuff on the floor. I got a new vacuum and it's fantastic. So I'm just leaving all my stuff. So this leaf up here is pretty damaged. So I think I'm going to cut her all the way back to here to where I have the last non-damaged leaf. I actually might try and propagate this, even though the leaf doesn't look great. I want to see if it will propagate at all. So I'm going to chop her back a little bit, see if I can get this leaf to grow some roots. But for now, I'm just going to leave her sitting in front over there to callus over a little bit. I did recently buy some of the like Velcro plant tape. So I'm going to be using some of that to attach her to this, if I know where the end of this tape is. Okay, I think I have to take it off of this. yeah, I did have to take it off because there it is. So I bought this Velcro tape a while back before I moved, and then I wasn't able to use it. Ooh, this one actually has a growth point down here. Oh, and she has a mealybug too. That's fun. Well, I'm gonna stake her up and then give her a good clean. I'm gonna use the same stick that she was already on. Is it still working? Where's that growth point? I don't want to cover it. We go this way or this way? Oh, that looks so much better. Okay. I'm gonna turn her so you can actually see her with the frog. Yeah, that looks cute. Ah, I love it. Okay. Wonderful. So then I'm just going to be going through with a Q-tip and some rubbing alcohol and take off any mealybugs that I do see. And then I'm going to be giving her a good bath of a mixture of things that I have. I'll show you when I make it because I have to make a new mixture. It is Captain Jack's Dead Bug Brew, some neem oil, some soap, and some rubbing alcohol, and then a little bit of water. I spray it all down. I wipe down the leaves. And this has worked pretty well for me for like pest prevention. I'm also going to put a little bit of systemic in the soil. I'm just trying to really like get rid of any bugs because I haven't treated these guys for like 3 months and I know that there's going to be pests on them. So I'm going to put some music up and work on this plant a little bit. Okay, so I think this plant is done. She looks cute, she looks happy. I'm gonna let her dry off a little bit before I put her back, so I'm just gonna have her on the floor over here with me. The next one that I have is one that you've seen a lot on my channel. This is my fuzzy petiole philodendron. She has grown very tall. Look how big this leaf is. And she has a couple of different plants growing out of her. Some of them look better than others, but she does have quite a few dead leaves on her. So I'm gonna chop her back a little bit. I'm gonna take a good peek to see if she has any pests. And then I don't think I'm gonna do any chopping of her today, but I might be doing some chopping sometime soon. She has some leaves that have come in kind of small just because of moving and such. I did have to have my plants like not fully set up for a couple of days, and it looks like there was a lot of growth happening during that time. So she's not looking too happy. Like there's a couple of stuck leaves and stuff. But yeah, I'm gonna chop back some of those leaves and look for some pests. Okay, I don't see any pests on this one, so I'm just gonna give her a good wipe down. Okay, so that's it for that plant. I'm also gonna put her down over here to dry. And I'm thinking before I put them back, I'm gonna put systemic in their soil. It's just systemic granules. It's just, yeah, it says that it's for outdoor flowers, but it seems to have worked for me. It says that it should work for like 2 months though. So I think that's more for outside, so that like when rain happens and such. But yeah, I don't know. But yeah, fuzzy petiole philodendron, check. Next, I'm gonna move on to my Billietiae, which is right here. I'm gonna do the same thing, chop back some of those leaves. She has like a really weird growth pattern. It looks like she skipped 2 or 3 growth points, and then the leaves that I did get are like all curled in. I don't really know what I'm doing with this plant. So again, I'm gonna leave her for a little bit, but I might be doing some chopping and cropping with this plant sometime soon. Because these 2 leaves came with the plant, and then I got this one as the first leaf. And then I skipped 2 or 3 growth points, and then the last 2 are all curled in. So yeah, I don't see any pests on her. So I'm just gonna go ahead and chop those leaves back and spray her down. All right, that one was actually really fast and easy. So, Billietiae, oh wow, she has a root growing out the bottom. That's fun. But yeah, so my podcast, That's Spooky, just finished. So now I'm listening to My Favorite Murder. Okay, but the next one that I have is this one's big. My Squamiferum. How huge is she? I literally can't believe how big this plant has gotten. I feel like she's like tripled in size since I last saw her, which is crazy. Yeah, I'm gonna be doing just the same thing, looking through those leaves. Again, I don't think I see any pests, but this one's so hard to see. So I'm gonna give this one an extra good spray down just because of all those fuzzy petioles that she has. Just make sure there's no pests hiding in there that I can't see. All the leaves look pretty good. They don't look damaged, so it doesn't look like there's pests happening there. But yeah, I'm either gonna have to up pot this one soon or chop her back because it's almost reaching the ceiling of my cabinet that I have her in. So might be having another video on this girl sometime soon. Okay, Philodendron Squamiferum. She looks so good. I'm so happy. Okay, next is a plant that I did already have with me, but since I'm already doing all my philodendrons, I'm just gonna go ahead and do this one too. And this is my Verrucosum. So I have 2 Verrucosums. I have one, she's just in a little wine glass. And I actually have this one just like living in water, and her roots look so good. But I'm gonna be putting this in a terrarium eventually, I think. And then I have my other one that is just living in soil. She's not doing quite as well. So I'm actually thinking about maybe trying leca or something like that, or just perlite, to see if she likes that more, because she just dries out so fast. And I know that this is a really small pot, but her roots just aren't ready to be up potted. So we will see. We will see what I do with her, but I am going to do the same thing, just kind of cut off dead leaves, pest prevent, so on and so forth. Okay, that's another one. I'm gonna put them over here just because I'm running it. No, I'm gonna put them on the floor because the next one's big. Okay, the next one that I have, again, is a big one. Wow. It's my Gloriosum. She gave me, I think, 2 leaves since I left. Maybe only 1. I think only this leaf, but she's huge. It's beautiful. And then I have another new leaf on the way. But again, I'm just gonna be doing a little bit of pruning, a little bit of cleaning. I don't see any pests on her. She does sit by herself for the most part because she's just so big and long. But yeah, Philodendron Gloriosum. Okay, so now I'm just gonna be sprinkling in my systemic, putting all these guys back, grabbing a couple of Hoya, and then I will be back. Yeah. Okay, so I have all my Hoya out. For the most part, they look pretty okay. I'm gonna say there's like 3 or 4 that don't look fantastic. One of them 2 of them definitely have mealybugs. I'm gonna be working really hard on those. So for the most part, the ones that are healthy, I'm just cleaning their leaves and things like that. But besides that, I'm going to just zoom through and do their leaves. If I find any mealybugs, I will let you guys know. But yeah, if I don't say anything, I'm just gonna put the plant name on the screen and keep going. So I see exactly 1 mealybug on this plant, which is like kind of frustrating that it's just 1. So I'm gonna treat this plant extra special and careful. I'm actually gonna let this one like sit with all the stuff on it, let it dry, just because of how like curly the leaves are. I can't really wipe it out super well. So I'm just gonna really make sure that it's dry before I put it in a grow light so I don't just burn the plant. This one I also see exactly one mealybug on. I don't know why that's a theme. This one has mealybugs too, of course. I mean, they're pretty much touching where I keep them, so I'm not shocked. I also have Crimson Queen. She also has mealybugs. That one looks really, really bad. She's losing so many leaves. So fingers are crossed that I can get that one to come back. So this one's still absolutely covered in dust from the work that they did on my apartment. Oh, the poor thing. It's so covered in dust. No mealybugs though. Okay, so this is the one that's really bad. This one is absolutely covered in mealybugs. I'm gonna start by cutting back any of the runners that have like a ton on them, like this runner right here just has a ton of mealybugs up here. I'm gonna cut off any runners that are dead. And then I'm gonna start going through by painstakingly taking off all those mealybugs and then giving it a good spray down, last but not least. So that is what I'm gonna be doing. Okay, so those are all my Hoyas. I'm tired already and I'm like maybe maybe halfway through my plants. Okay, well, I'll see you guys in a second with another round of plants. Okay, so next I have all of my, I guess, pothos-ish plants. I did pull my hair back because it's in the way. I do have one more philodendron, so this is just philodendron Brazil, and then some just epipremnum. So yeah, most of these look fine. My epipremnum albo, I'll probably cut back a little bit just because she has like really long runners without any leaves, so I'll probably cut that one back just a little bit. But yeah, I'm just gonna be cleaning their leaves. I don't think any of them have pests or anything. Of course, I'm still gonna be looking for that, but this is probably gonna be a little bit faster of a portion. Okay, so yeah, this is the one that I said that I'm gonna cut back because like, look how long this runner is with no leaves. Yeah, it's pretty far back. Let me see. I'm gonna go all the way back here. This one I have one leaf on. Do I want to cut it back farther? No, I'll just cut it back to that one leaf. Because if I go one leaf farther, that's the last time I cut it. I can like see that little cut. Let's see. I do have a bobby pin in this one. Doesn't look like it's doing much. Okay. Let's see if I can like tuck it some more. See if I can get some more of those points in the soil. Okay. Okay, I might be able to do that. Yeah, one bobby pin for 2 spots. Okay, now I'm gonna clean the leaves. Okay, that is all my epipremnum slash that one philodendron. I think Monstera is next. I think I only have like a couple of Monstera though. I think I only have like 3 or 4. So we're getting there. Almost there. So close. Here are all my Monsteras. They're all very big. So I guess, also these ones, it doesn't look like they have any pests. Of course, I'm gonna be looking for them again. But I'm gonna start with my Thai constellation because she's back here. Look how beautiful she is. The leaves that she had when I first moved to Texas are burnt, like you can see on this one here. I just don't have the heart to cut them off because they're still photosynthesizing. The 2 newest leaves, which I can't even like show you guys, are gorgeous. They have turned out absolutely beautiful. They're huge, very happy. I'm actually not gonna touch this one with any of the pest prevention because it's still hardening off, but I am gonna be doing the rest of them. Also, yeah, I don't even think I'm gonna be doing any cutting of the rest of them, but I'm starting with this guy back here and hopefully you'll be able to see me a little bit better in just a second. Okay, so that's it for my Monsteras. I only have 4. They're just very large. I will be back with another round of plants. I think I might actually put my like alocasia and snake plants and anthurium. I think that's all I have left. I'll put those together because I think I only have like 5 or 6 plants left. So we'll see. I'm just gonna come back with another amount. Okay. Yes, I'm wearing another shirt. I spilled coffee on my nice white shirt, which really sucks because that's one of my favorites. So hopefully the stain remover does its magic, but yeah. I'm on my last 6 plants. I am on yet another podcast. That's how long I've been sitting here. I'm listening to another episode of That's Spooky. I am all caught up on most of my podcasts except for That's Spooky. I only started listening to that one a couple of months ago. So what I do is whenever I'm like binging a new one, I'll listen to the one that I'm binging and then one of the new episodes of the podcast that I've been listening to for a long time, and then the one that I'm binging and then a new episode and so on and so forth. So that's what I'm currently doing. But yeah, I have a weird mix of plants. I have my Thaumatophyllum, I have snake plants, I have a succulent, I have 1 alocasia, 1 anthurium. So yeah, I'm just gonna be doing the same thing that I have this whole video where I'm just gonna be like kind of sprucing up if it needs any, giving it a good coat of my pest prevention, and then giving some systemic and putting them back. So yeah, my snake plant is down here. You can kind of see her a little bit in the frame, but she's really big, so I didn't want to put her up here until I'm done with these other plants. So she will be the last one. But yeah, let's keep going. All right, so my memory card filled, so this is me recording on my phone. I only have 2 memory cards and the other one is filled from another video that I'm gonna be having posting, so I'm completely out of space. So I finished up those last 2 plants and I'm about to put everything back, but I wanna thank you guys for hanging out with me today. And if you like my video, please give it a big thumbs up. If you like me, subscribe to my channel. I would love to have you guys. I'm trying really hard to hit 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. And I hope to see you guys again on the next one. Bye.